Let's go! This is my destiny. Work my way up, you can put the best next to me. Hey, this is my destiny. This ain't just for me. This is my legacy. You can't touch the untouchable, baby. This is my destiny. Work my way up, you can put the best next to me. Greatness in our DNA. This is my destiny. This ain't just for me. This is my legacy. Pre-purpose. Let's go!
Of course, Nebraska went unbeaten in conference play a year ago. This is the Big Ten slate the Huskers will see in 2026. You'll notice multiple road matches in 2 different segments. 3 straight on the road from October 1st through October 8th, and then 4 consecutive toward the end of October and the beginning of November. Also means a lot of consecutive home matches. And if you go to dates on the calendar, a lot of Saturday games, not as many Sundays. The Huskers like that because Andy Jackson describes Sunday as the universal reset day, getting ready for everything that you need to do, school, laundry, GTL like they used to say back on Jersey Shore.
Oh my gosh, gym tan laundry.
There you go. We are on the same page. Andy Jackson, Bergen, Reilly joining me. Rick Pizzo and Elena Sklar here as we continue Big Ten Volleyball Media Day coverage. Obviously, a huge part of that is because no one wants to put you on TV on Sunday to compete against the NFL because you become such a popular watch. What's it like, Andy, I'll start with you, and Bergen, please join in as well, to be part of a program that is kind of at the forefront of a sport that's never been more popular than it is right now while you're playing it in college?
It's so special, and it's so surreal even to this day. I mean, people have asked us throughout the day how we feel now to when we were freshmen, and I feel like the feeling is the same. Like every time before every game when I put the jersey on, I still get nervous, and I'm still just so honored to even rep Nebraska across my chest. And with how much it's grown now, it's so surreal being in this position where I get to be a player on the court and be a player on the Nebraska volleyball team that is making huge waves in women's sports, and just having the opportunity to be on TV on Saturdays and have so much viewership. I'm so grateful for the opportunity, and I know that my teammates are as well. So, yeah, we're just filled with gratitude.
Yeah, it's awesome, and we get to meet so many of our supporters, and that really reminds us why we do it. And like she said, just so much gratitude for the state of Nebraska, and even, nationwide, worldwide. Now we had some girls from all around the country, or all around the world, at our summer camps this year. So it's a crazy feeling knowing that we get to be, like you said, part of it at such a pinnacle point, and it's cool to just be a small part of that.
You guys are no stranger to big venues and kind of big arenas at this point in your career. Starting off with your freshman season playing in Memorial Stadium, but now this non-conference season adding even more venues with Wrigley Field, AT&T Stadium. What does it mean to you guys to kind of have those opportunities to play in those arenas and continue to elevate the sport? I'd love to hear from both of you.
Yeah, it's so crazy to even think that we're in this space and in this just time that's even a thing. And it's cool just knowing that we can inspire some young girls to hopefully dream of doing things like this someday too, and maybe even bigger. I hope our world record can stand, but I also hope it gets broken. It's just so cool that people are pushing the limits every single year, and it gets bigger and bigger. And it feels like when we were younger, we didn't necessarily have those kinds of dreams. I never would have dreamed of playing in a football stadium, and now so many young girls get to dream of that every single day. So it's really cool that we obviously got that our freshman year, and now kind of coming back to Wrigley almost feels like a little full circle moment of freshman year to senior year, getting to play in a historic venue outside and hopefully sell that out too.
Yeah, everything that Bergen said, and I think the opportunity to play across the country where more people can come watch us. At the Bob, I say only 8,000 seats, but when your team is growing at this rate, there's a lot of people that want to come watch, and it's really hard to get tickets. We hear that all the time, and it's awesome, but at the same time, it's bittersweet because you want people to be able to come watch. So when we go across the country and we have these bigger venues that we can play in, and more people can come watch and have the opportunity to see us live, it's something that we don't want to take for granted. And we talk about it before every game. We really want to give the people a show, and it might be a game where we just played the night before and we're feeling really tired, but we know that people are traveling from all around the world now to come see us. So we don't care if we're tired. We're going to give them a show, and we're going to do what it takes to give back to the community and give back to our supporters.
Andy, Coach said that you've grown as much in this offseason maybe as anybody, and as much as anybody that she's coached recently, and yet you're still on pace right now, and I'm sure if you're aware of the stat, to be the all-time career hitting percentage leader at Nebraska if you continue on this pace. What sort of goals? You don't know that?
Whoa, no, I didn't know that.
That's a good thing. Those are good stats not to know. I apologize for informing you. What are your goals as you look ahead to this year and where you are trying to make yourself perhaps even better?
I think in all aspects of my game, there's so much that I can still work on as a player, and obviously blocking has always been something that I'm working on. It's something that I've always been trying to improve, is my blocking, and I think that has grown a lot over the summer and over this off season. So I appreciate that Danny has also noticed that, because I've been working really hard on it. But yeah, all aspects of my game, whether it's serving, attacking, or blocking, or even defense, I want to be a reliable player for our team, and when it's 13-13 in the fifth set, I want the team to have that confidence in me that I have in myself, that I can get it done, whether it's a middle playing left back or a middle going back to serve or whatever it is. I don't want to be another, statistic, part of the middle that messes up on game point. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be reliable, and I want to be that for my team. So growing in all areas, and then I think what's most important for me at the very top is that I just have fun. I love getting to play volleyball, and like I said, every time I get to put on the Nebraska jersey, it's a really special thing that I don't want to take for granted, and I know that it's not going to last forever. So before every game, I just really try to soak it up and have so much fun, because getting to be out there with my 14 other best friends on the court is so special, and so just have a lot of fun too.
Bergen, you've been an elite setter since you stepped foot on the court for Nebraska, 3-time setter of the year, Big Ten player of the year. What's some aspects of your game that you've seen the most growth in, looking back from freshman year to where you're at this preseason?
I think just really like the confidence in running the offense. I think coming in as a freshman, especially setting for Nebraska, it's such a huge program, such a historic program, and it was kind of like, okay, let's not mess this up. So I kind of would stay true to what I know, but just over the years, I feel like I've gotten the confidence to kind of switch it up and make it more unique and just have some fun with the offense. And it's really cool seeing that progression from freshman year to now. And obviously, like Andi said, I don't want to just be another setter. I want to be a great volleyball player. I want to grow in blocking and serving and digging. And I think my defense is something that I really try and pride myself on, that I'm not going to be a target. I don't want people to target me just because I'm the setter. And yeah, you want to hit to the setter to get them out of system, but I don't want it to be because I'm a bad defender. So I think that's something that I've also seen a lot of improvement on, is just my all-around game.
Setters can play defense too.
For sure.
Yes, I couldn't, but you can.
No, I'm sure you were great.
Yeah, I would just clarify that we're probably going to have to lose the ring, right, during matches.
Unfortunately.
I mean, you don't want to be wearing that when you're setting Bergen.
You're going to blind your opponent.
I know. Maybe that's a good tactic.
Engaged in late May. Congratulations.
Yes,
Tell us a little bit more about the moment.
Yeah, it was so special. He got me good. He did really good. I kind of knew everything throughout the process, so I didn't think he'd be able to surprise me, but we went to a birthday dinner for me. I had just turned 21 that week, so we got back to my lake house and it was all set up, and his family was there, my family was there, so it was really special, and just he did a great job, and it was so fun to just be able to have our families there, and that's like, my lake's my favorite place in the world, so I was glad he
Has the wedding planning started already?
It has. It's coming along. I'm not the best at it, so I hired a planner, so that is sending it along a lot more, but it's been fun.
And Andi, I know Bergen, actually both of you got to spend a little bit of time in the national team gym this past spring. What was that experience like, and what did you guys learn from that?
It was incredible. I mean, not only was the training awesome, but we met some of the coolest women I've ever met. They were just so supportive and so welcoming from the very beginning. It's so intimidating walking into that gym, especially still being a collegiate player, but they just had open arms and they took us in like their own and didn't make us feel any different, even though we were only there for the month. We knew that we weren't going to go to VNL with them, we weren't going to go compete with them, but that didn't change how they treated us at all, and the input that they offered us was just, you could go up to any single one of them and ask them a question, and they were just willing to sit and talk for the next 30 minutes and offer any advice that they had. I spent a lot of time during lift just picking their brains. We would ride the bike every day, and so just sitting there with any of the players and picking their brains about, their college experience, their pro experience, and being in the USA gym, which was super special. And then just the training we got was incredible, and it was awesome getting to be there with Bergen. We got to be there together and spend a lot of one-on-one time together. and just really, we were already pretty close before that, but now I feel like we just are like really bonded for life after that because we just went through it together. Not that it was bad, it was all great stuff, but I was really grateful that I had her there with me to go through it with me together.
You did get some non-volleyball relaxing time, I understand, recently.
Yes.
Like to hike, and you
Yes.
went with your family, Hanging Lake. We have pictures, I believe.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, we dive deep into the research. Is this something that you and the family do often?
I would love it that I could say yes, but I would be lying. So we are from Colorado, and we do enjoy being outside. My family's originally from Alaska, so they're very outdoorsy people, but as we got older and sports got super busy, there's just not a whole lot of time for hiking. But when we could do it, we love to, yes, because it's so easy in Colorado. I mean, it's a 30-minute drive from my hometown, and you can be at any mountain hiking.
So you just threw out born in Alaska like everybody knows somebody who's born in Alaska, which is clearly not the case. And I know Colorado is home, but you also lived in Dubai
Correct.
for a couple
Yeah.
of years.
Wow. Did you ask Bergen?
That is my favorite fun fact
How
about
did this
her.
go? How did this happen?
It was because of my dad's job. So when I was in the first grade, we moved to Dubai. Loved it. I mean, I loved it. I didn't have to do anything. We went to Dubai American Academy, my sisters and I did, and had a great time there. Just really hung out and got to see Dubai from such a young age. And I'm really grateful for it because I feel like I got to see a different perspective of life from such a young age, and it made me very grateful for the life that God has given me and the opportunities that I've had, because I've seen opposite of that. And so I'm very grateful that I had that perspective from such a young age.
Really well said.
Both of you have had some pretty cool NIL experiences, obviously, with the stage that you're on as Nebraska volleyball players. What have been maybe some of the coolest or most meaningful things you've got to do throughout that journey?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a really good question.
Thank you.
I feel like, yeah, great job. I feel like there's so many. Like you said, it's just such cool opportunities that I have to like take a step back sometimes and be like, whoa. But I would say one of the coolest, I got to go to California last year with Red Bull, and I was just with a bunch of the college Red Bull athletes and met just so many really cool people that are in similar positions to me. They're at great programs. Some of them are in the NBA and in the MLB now, and it was really cool to just get to be around people like that and kind of see their upbringing and like where they ended up. And it's just so cool how everyone can start so different and still end up like in similar positions. So I would say that was one of my most fun ones. But I mean, just like photo shoots and hanging out, like we love to just get like our makeup and hair done to like feel pretty sometimes because we're in like sweatpants and sweatshirts a lot. So it's been really fun to just get to experience that.
Yeah, for myself personally, I had the opportunity to work with Oikos, and I'm partnered with them. So I got to go to New York in February and do that whole thing, like photo shoot, all of that, and I just got to meet the coolest people. And it was such a cool experience. I mean, it was only like 12 hours, so it was really fast, but my mom met me in New York, and so I had a lot of fun with her. We went to Times Square and tried is it Levain Bakery?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
We got their cookies. It was awesome. But it was just, even though it was so fast, it was so fun, and getting to go to new places and meet new people and do the networking that you would never even imagine you have the opportunity to do is really cool, especially at our age. I mean, being 21 and getting to work with such awesome companies and awesome people is really cool.
Yeah, when I saw Andi's NIL and I saw Oikos, yogurt, and Scooter's coffee, I'm like, you're in my kitchen with me every single day.
I know.
This is very weird. Now I'm going to think about this every day when I have breakfast. Bergen, Reilly, Andi Jackson, we appreciate spending some time with us.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
guys.